Nice rack, or not, as the case may be, for my Proton Wira, because one of the steering rack boots has disintegrated as part of our MOT checks. We've found that it needs a new rack boot. In this video, hopefully, by the end of it, well, it'll be fitted by this man here that's trying to find a coolant leak, but that's a different story for a different day. I've been on eBay and found a genuine new old stock Proton Wira rack boot for the car. £6 it's cost me, including delivery. How are people making money on these things? Anyway, come with us then as we continue to restore our Proton Wira. Dad is 2 faults ahead as always. I've been ordering parts. Let's get it on. Morning, hello.
Morning, morning, sir. Morning, sir.
Running late today because I've been to
flipping late indeed.
The dentist. Since when was the dentist, NHS dentist, which I'm lucky to have, so I'm not moaning too much before you all get in the comments, £30 for a check. £30 it's just cost me. Well, £27.90.
Well, it's not £30 then, is it?
Oh, all right then. Sorry about the £2.10. You could buy a third of a rack boot for that. You're not getting lathered up today because you want to do other things. What's the plan, please, with this rack boot?
Your mum wants to take me.
Yeah.
Somewhere posh.
Skegness. Mablethorpe, where are you going?
In case your mum decides to take me to fine dining tonight.
Fine dining?
Can't go fine dining with dirt under my fingernails.
I would like your time estimate, please. How long is this going to take?
If you was at work, about half an hour.
Yeah, okay. Rack boot, please, for the Proton Wira. Talk us through the job.
Son. Eh?
Talk us through the job. Jack it up, get the axle stands in, get the wheel off. Get the track rod end off.
That's it.
Get the rack out.
The biggest struggle will be getting the L-split pin out, won't it?
Oh, I thought you were going to say getting around the production crew.
No, I like to see them.
Yeah, you get it jacked up and I will, in the meantime, look at the new rack. There's loads of stuff going on in here as well. We've got plastic all over the place.
Jacking up my Proton today. Them's the front axle stands.
As always, when you're working on your car. Axle stands.
Axle stands, axle stands.
Safety first, my friend.
Safety first. Axle stands, axle stands. Axle blinking stands.
Weather report. Well, it's a bit cloudy and overcast.
Cloudy. Cloudy-o.
There.
Cheers, bud. On a different note, I was watching a YouTube video and the rest of the man, this man shows you how to read maps and compasses and stuff, but he's done a different video. Some people had said they're somewhere at Malham in Yorkshire, and they said, we sat here and there's nothing exciting here, it's just a field. So what he did was, he says, right, I'll take the challenge on. I'll find you 10 interesting things in this field if you'll give a sizable donation to charity.
Oh.
And they went, okie dokie. And he did.
What did he find?
Old lead workings, somewhere where a milepost used to be, but they changed the parish boundaries, and loads of stuff. And they said there's nothing there. It was interesting, actually.
Right, let's check out the rack. Dad's looking for coolant issues.
Yeah, I am. I'm sort of...
Here you go.
Sure. Because we was messing about with those washer bottles, weren't we? I expected it to be the water pump, but it doesn't appear to be.
There it is. There's the new steering rack gator. Are you waiting for any deliveries today?
No.
Well, we are. We've got the oil filter on the way. And hopefully some new wheel trims, because the wheel trims I did buy and got sent were the wrong things. Devastating news. And I've had to pay more money for the wheel trims.
Money's no object for wheel trims and floor mats, pal.
Off comes the wheel. So, pre-production secrets. We have sprayed WD-40 yesterday on everything that may need to come off today. just to try and loosen it all off. So, full disclosure, I suppose, there. Oh, that split pin's not looking too bad. It does look a little bit like it's been at the bottom of the sea.
Do you think I'll get that out? Not a flipping chance. Not a flipping chance. Not a flipping chance.
You've just decided to cut it off, haven't you?
Let's get that undone.
You know what that needs? A whole load of Tetraseal. Once we're done. What is it, 16? 17?
I can't get out the car, really.
What are you moaning about now? The production crew being in the way?
Whenever I move the production crew.
Do you know what I need to do? I need to get, like people do with their cats, and just like,
put a camera
put
on
a camera on you, on your head. Pete Cam. Oh, hey! Are we counting the turns?
Not yet, we ain't got it off the track rod end yet.
Top tip, count your track rod end threads.
6.
Tell me, how many?
8.
8.
Ocho.
Ocho. When did you learn Spanish? Was that when you were having civil unrest in Mexico recently?
No, mate, no, I don't. No.
You're not out there fighting the cartels.
I had to buy salami when I was in Spain.
8 salamis.
Yeah, it's ocho salami, por favor.
Oh, there you are. Is it not coming off?
No, it won't come off there.
Does it need fire?
It certainly does.
Oh, there it goes. I shall get the fire machine.
Not yet. We're not ready for fire yet.
That's a funny old nut on there.
It's a castellated nut, certainly.
What does that mean?
Split pin can fit through it.
Ah, of course. Oh, out comes the Birmingham screwdriver. What do we need? What's that? A punch?
Pin punch.
A pin punch.
Pin punch, grommet. Right. We need 15, 16 spanner.
Aha! Nut spreader. Hub puller. That's going to be my spin-off YouTube channel.
But it's calling everything by as many wrong names as I can.
Yeah, got to call it. It's the follow-up to Hub Nut. It's Nut Spreader.
It could, mate.
That could have been worse.
Could have been a lot worse. I'll call things by as many wrong names as I can.
It's your hub. Is it a hub puller?
No, it's not.
What's it called?
It's a ball joint splitter.
Oh, that's my second channel. Ball splitter. I like the pop. Here we go. Here comes the pop.
Yeah.
Keep your fingers clear. There it is.
There we go.
Count the turns.
1, 2, 3, 4, 11,
14.
12.
9.
Shut the
Can't be stuck if it's liquid. Meanwhile, I'm being useful. Did the fire get it off?
It loosened it off.
Well, hey, it wasn't that stuck, was it, really, in the grand scheme of things? I've cleaned the track rod end up. John, why aren't you putting a new track rod end on? Because it doesn't need it. May, in the grand scheme of things, probably need all new suspension components, but you know how we roll at John Coupland Cars. Cheap and cheerful. I get to do the wire brushing, that's my job. Because it's a bit grotty under there, really.
It's very grotty when your Proton's spotty.
What?
By the power of television.
Yeah, by the power of television, what?
We can fix a Proton.
You're only in it for the likes now. You're only fixing it for the content.
Tell you what that needs. It needs the airbox taking off.
Oh, I've just put it on.
I know you.
Doing things.
Because I'd had a flipping blowtorch on it.
Yeah. If you need to know the thread sizing of your Proton track rod end, and you don't have the ability to take a notepad or something with you, you could brand it on your skin, like I've just done, on my finger and thumb, because I forgot that, well, I didn't think it was going to be that warm. I've no longer got any fingerprints, I've now got Proton prints. Things that happen in the garage. Well, there's the old one, it's been ripped to shreds. We need a new split pin as well. There you go, there's the old one, there's the new one.
Not a problem.
Thanks for going to the Proton split pin storage area. Get to do my favourite job. Oh, missed. Straight in. Cable ties.
It's the apprentice who's getting on my tits.
Dad's not in the mood for content creation today.
No, I am.
He just wants to crack on with the
Say
job.
it's the apprentice who's getting on me bits and pieces.
Did you have the correct Proton part numbered cable ties in stock?
Son, yes,
oh,
mate.
good. Oh, good.
Right, bloody well did, mate.
New old stock. So on goes the new rack boot. There it goes, on it goes.
Good lad.
Yeah. You said it was going to take half an hour.
Bums.
Bums. The part that we'd ordered for £6, this is our mistake, by the way, rookie error. Well, it was kind of misadvertised, actually. It was advertised as for the Proton Wira 1.5, but it's the wrong thing. It's the wrong diameter. This is 36 and it should be 40, or 33 and it should be 46. This is the old one, look. We didn't check because you ripped it off.
I did.
So I've had to buy some more and they are coming in the next couple of days.
I trusted my parts department.
Yeah, the parts department cocked up and then the mechanic cocked up as well. So it's still going to be the same video, but there's going to be a setback in that the next time you see us, it will be a different day because we're waiting for parts now. 2 days later then, and a delivery has arrived. Fingers crossed, this is the right fitting kit for the Wira. It's cost £15. I could have bought them locally, 25 quid on the day. Dad says save the tenner for the sake of a couple of days, and I've been at work, so paid for these and done lots of overtime. So we're back in the garage on the same video. Dad's here. We're going to fit these. They look the same thing. This is the new one. Take a look at that. This is the old one. Take a look at that. What are you showing us? Oh, we've got some new carpet. I nearly bought you some knee pads in Lidl today. Anyway, we will continue this then in this video with these, which should be now the right thing. Bonus fitting kit included as well. Yeah. Fitting kit. That's a nice swanky piece of carpet. Where have you got that from?
Carpets are us.
Garage carpets are us.
Well, is, mate.
Do they look like the right things?
Yes, John.
It looks better than the blooming crap one.
Perfect.
There's a proper one.
Perfect.
It's the wrong thing. What a waste of 6 quid. Actually, I've got a spare now as well. Just realised. Why don't we? We're not going to fit the other one today, are we?
What's the point?
Yes, well, it's okay, isn't it? Everyone will be shouting, saying, you should fit the other one.
Say what the bloody like. It's free country. If they want to jolly well, flipping well shout, let them shout.
So remind us where we got to.
We've got to. We didn't get bloody very far at all.
We got it on and then went, oh, this is the wrong thing. So we've removed the air box. We can see now down there. That's where it fits.
Right.
We should. Now we've got this.
Ooh.
Be done in 10 minutes. What you got there?
Grease.
Yeah. Do you normally put grease on the rack?
And we fannied about that much, we rubbed it all off, didn't we?
Grease your rack.
We messed about that much, we rubbed it all off. Did we not?
We did. What have you been doing to this car since I've been gone for the past couple of days? Anything exciting?
Well, I don't know really. I don't know whether you'll be impressed or not, but I think you might find the fuel pump's not as noisy as it was.
Yes. If you've been watching the series, the fuel pump that we fitted was a bit more noisy than we expected. What have you done with the fuel pump?
Well, I've spaced it out because it's a bit longer, isn't it?
So basically, Dad's had the tank off again, had the fuel pump out. How have you spaced it out?
I made a thick gasket out of proper engine cork.
So it's now no longer sounds like a steam
Fuel
train.
and oil resistant cork. Well, I'm not sure whether it is or not. You'll tell me though, won't you?
I'll tell you when we start it up, yeah.
You will, mate, won't you?
Well, you made that look a lot easier. It just sort of, well, popped on, you can see.
It's the right thing, isn't it?
It's in
now,
there,
mate?
yes. Now for the fitting kit.
It's the right one. The other one was not the right one, was it?
Here's the small fitting kit.
The other one was the wrong one. The wrong one.
On it goes.
Don't know, I can't see because I've got no lights.
I can see. Hang
I
on.
don't know whether it's on right. Is it on right there? Both sides.
Looks good to me.
Good, complete. I ain't got the little side cuts as well.
I'm getting them for you.
Top man. Cheers, bud.
Here's your pliers.
Yeah, pass me a blinking light and all.
Will do.
I might as well be able to see what I'm doing. And I shout at you if you've got you watching. Shout and moan at you.
Oh, there's the lights.
The lights are in the light storage area.
I know, you keep moving stuff in the garage.
Oh, it keeps us on our toes.
Oh, okay.
Don't tread on the bits.
I
you'll
trod on the
break
blooming... You know what I trod on.
nuts.
Yeah. Trod on the track rod end. On it goes.
Scrapyard classics. Where's the small fitting kit, please? Ah, top man.
Beep, 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 beep. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Ah, now we can look at it. Here we go.
Oh, give it a good look at that.
Oh, yeah, there it is. Don't touch that when it's hot, remember. There it is. New rack boot fitted. What a job, eh? Have you ever known a rack boot job to take 2 days? Considering at the beginning of the video we said it's going to take half an hour.
Jinxed it.
Well, the parts department cocked up, really, didn't they? That's what happened. The parts department.
Blame the parts department. It's
Yeah,
always
blame
their
the
fault.
service reception. We can't blame the technicians. On goes some oil, and then we're going to put the track rod end back on, pop it all back into
I've had
place.
this oil can since I was a blinking apprentice.
Oh, let's have a look at it. Let's have a look at your oil can. Ta-da! Here it is, a vintage oil can, Westco, and it still works fine. What is it you've oiled up?
We just put some oil on them threads.
Oh, right, yeah, in there. Looking good. Can you remember the numbers?
No, the bricks on that box.
They are. I nearly made a big, another faux pas. Because the other day when you said throw all that rubbish away, I nearly threw the box away. I'm glad I didn't.
4, 5, 6, 7, 23.
23 and a half turns of your track rod end, and 8 showing. How many have you got showing?
8.
There you go. So let's count
20
this up.
what?
23 and a half.
So that's the half.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 11, 12, 13, 14.
Good stuff. Now to put the track rod end back in. Get your nuts. And they're the wheel nuts actually, but and there's a split pin down there, remember? From the split pin area. Oh, I've just trod on your new carpet. I'm sorry.
Not for walking on, this is for sitting.
For sitting on.
It's
Yes,
sitting on carpet.
when I went to Lidl, I did see some knee pads and thought, do I get you some knee pads?
I've got some, I don't use them. Pain in the knee.
I did buy some funky corner lights, but I'm going to take them back because I don't like them.
What for?
Well, they were for my studio I'm building, for the John Coupland Cars Vehicle Chat Studio, also known as my spare bedroom. You know the sorts, they go in the corner, they go multicolours, RBG, you can have them pulsing and doing all sorts of stuff. You see them on posh YouTube channels.
Posh YouTube?
Yeah, I don't like them, they look crap. So
I looked at some of the new tooling stuff in our local Lidl. The one I go to isn't very good compared to the one you go to.
no. What tools did you look at?
Well, they haven't got much, but there's supposed to be a load of stuff coming out.
So if you've got any suggestions for studio decoration, lights... Tell you what I did see, someone has got the entire front end of a Fiat 500 that's a desk. But I don't want to be replacing Fiat 500s in my life.
Did you see the way I put that in there?
No, I didn't. Tell me more. So you've got the split pin, and it's gone through that special nut.
And then castellated nut.
That's it, castellated.
And we cut it off neatly. Some people don't bother. My OCD kicks in and I want to see that neat.
So what was the special way you put that in?
Tidy. My OCD kicks in.
Yeah.
I used to make my apprentices do the lock wire on Jaguar suspension bolts several times over. One gentleman wouldn't work with me anymore because I kept making him do the lock wire again because I wasn't happy with it.
Why?
It looked untidy.
So hang on a minute, I'm going to get the people to judge then. Hang on a minute, let's look. Is that tidy? Comment down below. Would you redo that?
It's an 8 out of 10 on the tidiness scale.
It's an 8 out of 10. Why did you get your apprentices to do it again? Was that character building or was that they actually needed to do it again?
Character building.
Right, okay, fine. I don't want to work for Pete anymore.
I'm not going to say who it was, but he got fed up of working with me. But you know him.
Your motorbike looks clean, sir.
It is, because it got dirty, didn't it? So I cleaned it.
Have you been out on the motorbike?
I've been out on the motorbike twice.
What, since we was waiting for this rack boot?
Yes.
Oh, there you go, blessing in disguise. There you are, the rack boot is on.
The motorbike.
What a job.
I sent you a picture of where I went to and you laughed.
Oh yeah, where did you go? Skeg?
Screddington.
Screddington. Oh yeah, and you went to some sort of bridge.
Yeah, let's see, it says it's a packhorse bridge, but a packhorse bridge is about this wide. This thing's about this wide.
Oh, there you are.
So I think it's a cart bridge myself, but it's officially classed as a packhorse bridge.
On goes the wheel. Oh. Letting the cold air in. You're going to start her up, are you?
Yeah. Yes, but she'd got a bit squaddy, so I cleaned her yesterday.
You should have been out here cleaning a Wira.
What, cleaning your blooming old scrapyard Proton?
Well, it's not got the airbox on.
Doesn't start out good. But then again,
It's not been anywhere.
it's got gammy-old fool in it, innit?
That sounds better, doesn't it?
I don't know.
Let's go have a listen. Let's have a listen to my fuel pump. I can't hear it.
No.
I can't hear the fuel pump. Is it working? Yeah, you've done a grand job with that, mate.
Sorry?
You've done a grand job with that.
Bit better, isn't it?
I certainly can't hear that. How is it you fixed that?
I've spaced the pump out, son. Put a thicker gasket on the top of the pump to lift it up off the bottom. Put a thicker gasket between the pump and the tank to lift it so it's not wedged against the bottom.
Nicely done. Looks good, Birmingham edition.
Here's it's missing. Not going to fall off.
Happy with that, are you?
Happy? Blinking over the moon.
Ooh. So the wheel trims that came that were no good,
Yes, son.
I'm having an argument with them at the moment. So I've been on the internet and I've found some more, as you know. £27 they've cost me. Guess what?
What?
They've refunded them
Yeah.
because they're out of stock.
Right.
So I'm back to the drawing board with wheel trims.
Right.
I've still not got any wheel trims for it. I think we're going to have to go to plan B with wheel trims, which is put genuine Proton Wira wheel trims on it, as opposed to the super duper E3 model edition ones. Bugger.
Talk to me about Victorian post boxes and pack horse.
Well, no, that'll be the topic, I think, for Pistons the podcast this month, because to be honest with you, we've got nothing to talk about because we've hardly done anything that people have seen. I can talk all about Australia, but I think people are a bit bored of that now. Right, airbox is on. Spin her up, please.
We used a lot of fancy flipping production stuff, because there's a picture like someone is holding a flipping aeroplane, stood outside an aeroplane with you looking out the window.
Well, we can't use the word, but I used the AI. I think I burnt the Amazon rainforest to make that series. Yeah, it's good. Ready? There she is. Rack boot is on. There you are.
Can't tell it's running there because the fuel pump's not making a noise.
Is it even switched on? Ah, sounds good. Sounds good, mate. What's next?
Imagine what it would sound like with some clean fuel in it.
Yeah, I know. She's a little bit lumpy because the fuel isn't great, I know.
The fuel looks like cold tea.
Perfect. What's next, please?
Change the blinking oil and filter.
Yeah, we're going to do a service on it next. We're going to do the coolant and we're going to do the oil and filter.
We aren't doing the blinking coolant.
Why not?
Because we ain't got enough coolant, you weirdo.
I'm going to get some coolant.
Yeah, you'll have to get some, yes. Go on, change the blinking oil, son.
Yeah, we'll do that in another video. Right, good. There you are. It took us 3 days, but it's done. New rack boot for the Proton Wira. Next, as Dad says, oil change, filter change. I've got that bought. Where is it? Over here somewhere. Yeah, it's ready to rumble. Borg and Beck. I think that cost me £3 delivered. How do these people do it? There you go. If you need one, BFO 4038. It says it's for a Hyundai, GM and Mitsubishi, so fingers crossed it's the right bloody thing. And the parts department hasn't cocked up again. Until next time, have a great day. Thanks for watching. Let us know in the comments down below. Will it pass an MOT? Fingers crossed. Oh, do you know what? I've just had a thought. Fingers crossed it doesn't fail on emissions like the blooming Charisma. Anyway, until next time, have a great day. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, comment. What are you saying?
Rip one of these engines out of one of the something we've got and put it in the Charisma.
What's that? Say that again.
Take that direct injection rubbish out of that Charisma and put one of these in it.
Well, we have got an engine from a Proton Impian we could stick in one. Yeah, but hey, we could modify, so you could do some engineering and put a manual box anyway. Anyway, like, subscribe, hype, comment, all the usual stuff. Until next time, from Dad and I in the garage. See you later. There are so many more Proton related videos on the channel, and I've actually selected a couple that I think you might like here on this page. Give them a click to watch them now. Don't forget to subscribe for more Proton fun and lots more videos coming soon.